And I think since it's 4 minutes after, we'll go ahead and get started. I thought we were going to have a lot more people than that, so hopefully people will be jumping on here. I see some new faces. I see Cammie.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Cammie.
Nice to meet you.
And then who's on the iPhone? That's Bam or Brandy, right?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, Jen's got a baby on her lap. Okay, so why don't we real quick, because Cammie's new and we don't have too many on here right now, why don't we just go around the room, if you will, around the room and just kind of introduce yourself and how long you've been with Pampered Chef and stuff, and maybe what's your favorite product. Why don't we do that? Shirley, do you want to start? Because you're up in my first corner.
Yeah, sure.
I'll dictate who goes.
I'm Shirley. I've been almost for a year. It'll be in October. It'll be a year. And my favorite thing is the air fryer.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I'll go next because I'm next on my screen. So I'm Kelly Smith. I'm your fearless leader. I've been with the business for 19 years, and my favorite product, oh, it's so hard, but probably I always talk about this at my shows, that it's my Rock Crock with my salad choppers, because if I was stranded on a desert island, I'd be good. So I could chop things up and I could cook things over a fire. So I'd be good. Jenny?
Oh, let's see here. I'm Jenny. I've been hi Cammie, how are you doing? My favorite product is the quick cooker. I have tons, but I'll pick that one for now.
And you've been doing for a little over a year this time around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jody?
I could say 11 total if I really wanted to go that route.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jody?
Oh, I'm next.
Sure.
I have been this time around well over a year and a half, and I want to say that my favorite, and I would wish everyone to have it, would probably be the blender.
I love my blender too. Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of the air fryer. I didn't ever want one, so I have it, and I'm not a huge fan of it.
I didn't think I needed one either, Jody, but I think my favorite thing about it is the reheat thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Use the most. I think
I
that's
agree.
what I like the most about it.
My daughter uses it a lot, so the reheat stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't reheat because I'm one person, so I cook a meal for one person. And
right.
So I mean, dehydrating, I love it for dehydrated fruit.
Yep.
I love it for things like that, but I don't buy
that
frozen food, so I don't use it I don't really like it.
Yeah. No, But
I don't like other people's air fryers either, so it's not like if I don't like ours. I just am not an air fryer fan.
Gotcha. How about you, Sue?
I've been with Pampered Chef now almost a year. I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I do love the air fryer, and I do love the manual food processor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty much everything.
Yep. There you go. Okay, Caitlin, how about you?
I've been with Pampered Chef for a couple of months now. Sorry, my son's talking to me in the background. But no, so I've been with Pampered Chef a couple of months this time around, and I would say the one I use the most is probably a combination between like our nonstick pan and spatula, and then the salad choppers. I use those all the time for shredded chicken.
Awesome. Okay, Cammie, why don't you go?
Hi, I'm Cammie. I've been with Pampered Chef. How long has it been, Jenny? Maybe like a month or 2 months, just starting here. I've had their products for over a decade, and I like their measuring stuff. I use multiple times every single day. They're adjustable teaspoon, tablespoon, and then their, like their cup measuring stuff. I do that all the time.
Awesome.
And then, I don't know, I love all their stuff. So I'm getting into their Rock Crock stuff, and I'm really liking that too.
Good. Yep, I love the Rock Crock line. Awesome. Welcome aboard, Cammie.
Thank you.
Lori, how about you?
My name is Lori Reitz, and I've been with Pampered Chef almost 2 years. And
Oh, it's hard to pick one. So I would say my two favorite are the quick cooker and the grill pan.
Those are two good ones. Yep. Awesome. How about you, Kathy?
Well, I've been with Pampered Chef actually since last October, but I haven't started selling until this April. And I actually joined because I wanted the manual food processor, and I do use it constantly. And the other one I use quite frequently is the air fryer. We used it tonight. So
What'd you make in it tonight, Kath?
just tater tots.
Worked good for that.
Yep.
Yes.
It sure does. Yep, it does. Sarah Cooter, are you available or should we skip you?
Hi, sorry, my dog is eating something.
Hey.
So, sorry I'm having technical difficulties tonight. I had my computer worked on, and so I can't get my Zoom to work all of a sudden. So, I'm on my phone, so that'll work. I'm Sarah Cooter. I have been with Pampered Chef 4.5 years, director for 2. My favorite product, gosh, I honestly, that's I can't answer it. Yeah, like I
You
just
always used
my
to say
grill
manual
pan.
You used to say you always used to say manual food processor.
Well, I still use that a ton, but I don't know.
There's so
I
many.
used it tonight.
And I hate my manual food processor.
You do?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never
Oh
thought
my
I
God,
would
I
like it, but I love it.
I just don't. It just never works right for me. I don't know what it is. I'd rather use the food chopper. It's so funny, but just one of those weird things. So, okay, Cindy, how about you?
Let's see here. I've been Pampered Chef now since May. Still working on a few things. I'm working on some potentials coming through. Kelly, you and Lori would really enjoy this. My husband actually has some favorite items from Pampered Chef, as much as he was skeptical about me joining. The knives and the air fryer, so that's my favorite. So, I like my rock crock that I got, so that's my favorite.
Awesome. Brandy, how about you? Even though you got a baby there, gorgeous little baby. Whose baby is that? You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. This is Ava, and she's my youngest sister's daughter. Yeah, she's such a precious. But I've been with Pampered Chef for almost a year, and I would say my favorite product is the garlic press and the Rock Crock everyday pan.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yep, the Rock Crock everyday pan too. I think sometimes that one gets pushed to the side a little bit, and I actually love it. So
I do too.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay, Jen G, do you want to go?
Sure, I'll go. Sorry, I had to run to the store because unfortunately our milk went bad.
Well, you know.
So I've been with Pampered Chef since January of this year, and I can't tell you I have a special one that I like at all. I've been using their products for well over 15 years, and I love everything I have.
Awesome. What's one? Is there something that you use like every day?
The Rock Crock.
I use that one. I use Rock Crocks a lot. I do have to say I'm quite a fan of the new cast iron skillets though too. Never had cast iron, so I've really been enjoying those. So I'm really excited about the new enamel ones.
I am too. I have one pan that I've had forever, and it's cast iron, and I love it. So I can't wait to add.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, well, I think we'll go ahead and get started. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And that's not what I want. I got to get in on another one. Here we go. Okay, so hopefully. All right.
Damn it, Yelly. Come on. No. Sorry, guys. I forgot I wasn't on mute.
I'm dying laughing. Okay, so let's just talk about a few dates that are coming up. So we're going to continue with doing Zoom meetings on our meeting night. Thank you guys for understanding and switching. Normally we're the first Wednesday of the month, but fortunately had a very successful party for my son this weekend, but it was just really stressful last week. So I appreciate you guys jumping ship and being able to do this Wednesday instead. So our next meeting will be Wednesday, September 2nd at 7 p.m. on Zoom. And then October 7th will be the one after that. I do want you to know that if you have joined on July 13th or after, you should have actually gotten an email yesterday for the new consultant welcome webinar. That's tomorrow at noon Central Time. So if you are in that category, you can jump on that tomorrow if you're available at that time. If not, the other thing for stuff like that,
You're not coming with me.
including the Teach Me webinars, all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You can always sign up for it. Then it will automatically email you the replay. So it's always good to sign up for stuff, even if you don't think you can do it, because you'll get the replays faster. So I do like to do that. So October 7th is meeting, and then I thought I had it on here. Whoops. It must be right. I can't see it underneath my info, but I think it's the 15th. It would be the next Wednesday will be Dinner of Excellence. So if you go to the team links page right under announcements on either the org page or the team pages, the Bible is on there and it lists the requirements for Dinner of Excellence. And so some of you guys, might be in that category. So we'll be doing July, August, September is the quarter. We're in the third quarter. So we're getting towards, it's crazy. We're a little over halfway through the year. So it's just, I can't believe that, August is almost halfway done now. So it's just crazy. Okay, so let's do some welcoming of some new team members. So we had 4 recruits last July, and we had Kim Halverson, and she was welcomed by Kathy Pierce, and we had Lindsay Krastowski, and that was one of my recruits. And then Claudia Castillo was brought to us by Laura Bong Baggio. And then Megan was brought to us by Sarah. So welcome everybody to the team. We're excited for you. Let's see here. Can you see my screen sharing? You guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it says fall launch.
What?
It says fall launch.
Oh, for the love of God. Hold on. It says it's paused. So I'm like, what the heck? I've never seen that before. Okay, now can you see it?
No.
Why? Why me? Screen share. Okay, now can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome.
Says welcome.
Welcome.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Those were the dates if you needed to look at them again. The 2nd, the 7th. New consultant webinars tomorrow. All right. Kim, Lindsay, Claudia, Megan. And then, so we are on track for recruiting. So 100 recruits in 2020. We are at 45 right now. So we still, we still have got a little bit of a ways. We're a little bit behind, but we're not as bad as we could be. So I'm still pretty excited with the progress that we've made so far. So again, there is not a recruiting incentive this month, but however, we don't need to necessarily look at the fact that there's not an extra incentive because we always have our Fast Track Rewards program. So that's really what we should be focusing on is the Fast Track Rewards program. So, anything that's going to be above that is above, it's like a bonus. So I think they're really trying to get us in that mindset of not focusing on having a recruiting bonus because we haven't had one now for, I think it's 4 months. So or 3 months maybe. So very well, beginning of a new catalog, we could have something in September. I do feel like they've been a little bit cautious because of the back orders and stuff like that. They don't want to end up having to delay kits or holding products to put them in kits with like a huge surge of numbers. So I think they're being a little bit cautious right now, but it wouldn't shock me if there was something for September. So we'll watch for that. And we always, Cami, for you guys and you guys that are newer, if you didn't realize it already, we never know if there's going to be a recruiting promo until the first of the month. They never tell us because we never want a recruit lead to make a decision based on a promo like that, because you just never know if it's going to be a good or not, and you always have your fast tracks program. So yeah, so we're going to go on to the recruiting cash pot. For each new team member added to Team Bandwagon, $1 will be put into our cash pot. So we actually had $4 go in, but actually Lori was generous last month and left the $2 in the pot because somebody had taken it the last time. So, so we're going to go ahead and draw for that. Okay, hold on a second. I got to get onto my... Oh, I gotta find I thought I had that up here, but I don't. Okay, so we had Kelly, Sarah, Laura, Kathy were our recruiters this month. So I'm gonna put this in random name picker. Okay. Seriously, Brayden? Seriously. Sorry, kids. Okay, we'll pick a random name. Can you guys see my screen?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I just picked a name. Hold on. Okay, so the winner is Kathy Pierce. Yay, Kathy. So do you want to take it or do you want to keep the pot going? Is she still on, Kath?
Yeah, we can keep the pot going. That's fine.
Keep the pot going? Okay. All right. All right, we'll keep the pot going. Awesome. Okay. So we'll be up to, we'll be at $6 now. So awesome sauce. Okay, awesome. So anytime you recruit, then we get that dollar goes into the cash pot. So let's get back over to, can you see this now? Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about sales for our organization. So we didn't quite make what our goal was. We had a goal of 44,000 for July, but we did pretty darn good for being the month of July. I was pretty darn proud of you guys because July is notoriously a hard month. So our July sales were $40,879.99 with 4 recruits. So we still did an amazing, amazing job. Last year it was only like 22 or something. So we pretty much still doubled, what we did over last year. So I was incredibly excited. So we are, I'm going to give you guys a goal of 42,000 for August and a recruit goal of 5. And, last year we had 23,622.55 for August and we had 7 recruits. So we're gonna, I'm still kind of giving you a little bit about close to doubling the sales goal for last year. I think we can still do it. We're already green for both Sarah and I's teams are green for the month, and our organization is already green for the month. So I'm ecstatic about that. It's only the 12th. So that's always, always awesome. So I'm super proud of you guys. So right now, our organizational totals for the year are at $323,000, $146.39. And last year we were at $297,722.74 for the entire year. So we're just blowing things out of the water. We have, several months left to go. So I'm just really ecstatic where we're at for things for the year. You guys are just doing an incredible job. So thank you so much for working so hard. Okay. So Sarah, do you want to go?
Oops, there we go. So I wasn't like yelling at my dog again. So Team SOAR had a great month. We had top 3 in sales were Tammy Martin, 717.80. Jennifer was at 949.36. Morgan
at
I think she was like 2,000.
2001.70. Sorry, I don't know where my numbers went. They
That's
might be
okay.
underneath your picture.
That's okay. And then our team sales were 10,392.50. So that was awesome. I had one recruit, which is Megan, and she is doing amazing as well. So, like Kelly said, we are already green for the month, which is pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure that there's still quite a few of you that'll be submitting this month. So I'm excited to see where we're going to end up. August, I did a sales goal of 8,000 and 4 recruits. So I feel like we have a big enough team now that we can be reaching out to our hosts and our guests and be adding some people to our team.
Mm-hmm. And we really need to really get into that mindset of every 4 add 1 more. You know, every 4 shows that you do, you should be having at least 1 recruit in there. That it's pretty statistically how it goes. So that's really what we need to be focusing on. You really need to go back and look at those numbers, look at your shows, see who those potential recruits are. I would say that 80% of consultants were a host at one time. So your hosts are always your potential recruits. So that's where you guys always want to look. You guys, I'm on a meeting. Thank you very much. Wow. When is school going to start?
Can I send my dog with them too?
Oh, that's right. Dang, Gray's and Dutch rating doesn't go. So, okay. So I'm going to do Team Rise next here. So Team Rise, I'm giving you guys an August sales goal of 34,000 and a recruiting goal of 5. So top sales for the month, go Cami Bro with $2,218.50 in our number 3 slot. So nice Cami. She's just racing right out the gate. And then Brandy Holcomb, $2,571.35 for number 2. And then Kathy Pierce was number 1 with $2,922.75. So great job, you guys. That was amazing. We had 3 recruits for Team Rise. So I had 1, Kathy had 1, and Laura had 1. So our team sales for July were $30,487.39. So I was pretty excited about that. I really think that we can hit 34 this month. So I want you guys to really work hard, get some shows in. Like I posted for the weekly action plan for the week. You know, if anything, think about doing a mystery host show. Another thing that we can talk about is doing a last chance first glance party towards the end of the month, where you can put in, you know, maybe even 2 parties, where you can put one in for the end of August and then have some pre-orders and then submit that show right away September 1st. And you'll have orders right away for the first of the new selling season. So think about stuff like that. Okay. So your amazing director team stats, Sarah Cooter had 6,053.85. Nice job, Sarah. Woo. And I had 10,940.54. I was a little mad at about quarter to midnight. I was trying to figure out how to get, I don't like uneven numbers like that. So I was like, dang, I was hoping to get to 11. So yeah, so it was a pretty awesome July. Cause like I said, July is not always a great month, you know? So we did good for over the summer, and hopefully with all your guys' awesome submissions of shows for the summer that we've had, I'm hoping that your guys' falls are just going to roll, you know, right into you're going to be in a good motion for the fall. Everything, you know, kind of always remember what you do today is going to affect your business 90 days from now. So really important to stay on top of things for the fall season. Okay. I have to not do this because I didn't get the activity bonus thing done. So I will do that as soon as we're done with the meeting tonight, and then I will draw for that. And then I was hoping Sue was going to make it on here tonight, but I don't think she ended up being able to jump on. I think she had to work today. But Sue just got her $50,000 in career sales level. So I'm super excited for her. She got her pin in the mail. So this is going to be the first time when you hit the $50,000 mark for selling. That is when your name starts getting put in on home office's wall. You'll get recognized for a career plan achiever at conference. Your name will be in the little awards book and everything. So she did get her pin. And on that note, let's talk just a little bit about being at what active and inactive is. Does anybody want to kind of like maybe say what they think the explanation of that is? Of active and inactive? Anybody? No?
I can.
Okay, Jen, go ahead.
Okay, so active is when you submit $150 in sales or more that particular month. You are inactive if you don't submit sales that particular month. If you don't submit 150 sales or $150 in sales for 2 consecutive months,
right,
then you lose your career sales, and trust me, you don't want to do that because you lose your raise. And if you don't submit for 6 months, then you're done.
Yeah. So does that make sense to everybody? So active is $150 minimum every single month. If you don't submit the next month, that's okay. But on that next month, so on that third month, then your career sales drop back down to 0. And you don't want to do that if that's really important to you to try to earn a raise, because once you hit $15,000 in career sales, you give yourself a raise, a 2% increase in commission rate. Lori just did that. Kim Holcomb just did that. Tammy Martin just did that in the last few months. So they get 2% more. Now, if you don't submit, so basically you want to make sure you have $150 every other month. That's how you want to look at it if you don't want to lose your career sales. If you don't care about that, like if you're more hobbyist consultant and that's not super important for you that way, then it's, then people drop off and, go undone. But you will not get dropped as a consultant, because sometimes people get concerned when they get an email that says that they were inactive. That doesn't mean you've been dropped though. You have to go an entire 6 months without submitting anything before they actually drop you as a consultant. Okay. And then, even then, as long as you submit at least $20, they'll keep you on. But you want to make sure, if you want to really make money, good, get your pay increase going and give yourself a raise, keep that 150 every other month for sure, or just, make sure you keep yourself consistent and know how many shows you want to do a month and just work really hard to get your calendar where you want it to be. So, but I just want to, I just thought it was a good time for us to kind of explain that, since Sue had earned that level. Just to get, because sometimes it's kind of confusing how that works. And when you get those emails from home office, the wording on inactive and active, I think sometimes gets kind of confusing. So just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. Okay. So let's see here. One more thing we are going to do. We are going to start a call series for the next 4 weeks, and then we will go into another Own Your Road to Success session. But this is going to be something that I would like everybody to participate in for the next 4 weeks. It is going to be recorded, and then after we're done with these 4 weeks, they will be given the recordings to new consultants to go through this 4-week series of trainings. But this is basically what office wants us to be doing with new consultant onboarding. We really want you to get set up for success and really have you earn your fast track rewards. So the week 1 is going to be setting up for success, overview of fast tracks, bookings, and keeping your calendar full. Okay. And even though you're not new, sometimes it's good for everybody just to run through this, because too, if you get a recruit lead, anything like that, then you're going to be familiar with everything again. So we want to make sure that you're all on track with everything as well. Week 2 will be working with your hosts before the party to get bookings, setting the stage to have a successful party, and asking 5 times about the business to your hosts that are hosting. Week number 3 is going to be about the show experience, building relationships in the party with guests, what to post, when to post, and how to respond in the posts, okay? And then week 4 is wrapping up your show, making the best of it, and recruiting after the show. So really just kind of setting you up for big success with your parties and learning how to book from them, recruit from them, and you know, just really having a good experience and building relationships with your customers right from the get-go, okay? So I am going to say that I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put a poll up to see if we want to do like Monday nights or Wednesday nights or maybe even Sunday nights. I want to just kind of get an idea of what you guys think we should do for these 4 weeks. Just to get an input. They will be recorded though, so it is something that you could watch in a replay. But I would like to have, you know, people on the call and really take advantage of this, especially if you're wanting to kind of grow your business. We've got several people that are in team leader positions right now. That means they have at least 2 people active on their team, and they're getting, you know, some of you guys even have several recruits, and you're getting close to director numbers and director number of people on your team, you know, members of your team. So that's the kind of stuff that Sarah and I really want to start watching that kind of stuff and really start working with you on that and trying to meet some of those goals, because Sarah and I have some big goals as far as that goes too. So we thought that implementing this new success strategies series would be great. And then when you have recruits or when we have new recruit leads, whatever week we're on in that series is what we're going to roll them into, and then they can start with all these new success strategies. So everybody's getting all of that info right from the beginning. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, does anybody have any questions on that, or anybody have any questions on anything we've talked about so far? Because then we're going to go into home office stuff. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on, I gotta unshare and then share again here. Okay, can you see this? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fall launch? Okay. All right. Here is info from home office. Okay, what to know or want to know what's new. Geez, I can't even talk. Want to know what's new this fall season. Okay. All right, so here's some dates that are going to be important coming up. Some of these obviously have already passed, but under Explore, the season's resource guide is now listed there. All of your fall business materials and most product samples are available to order now as well. The redesigned apron and totes start shipping in new consultant kits. You can also order those on a sample, or actually in a supply order too, if you want an updated apron. I went ahead and ordered myself one, so I thought they were super cute. And then the September host and guest office offers posted, so you have those available now too. And I believe I told you guys this last month, but for the rest of September, October, and November, we're only going to find out a month at a time what the host specials are going to be, just because of all of the back orders and stop sells. They don't want to advertise that something's going to be on special and then something happen where we can't get it. So they just need to be very strategic, you know, with how they're doing specials right now, with the scenario of the stop sells and the back orders. So National Conference surprise packs, they're shipping in waves throughout the month. So has anybody, I mean, like, I just got mine. Anybody else? Did you guys get them all, or if you, or
No.
What is in it?
the surprise?
Not yet.
The surprise packs are the ones that you would have paid for. I'm sorry, you know what? I take that back. I didn't get a surprise pack. Did you buy a surprise pack?
No.
I think they were like 25 or 50 bucks or something.
I bought one.
You did? I don't
Yep.
remember even seeing them.
Okay.
They were 40.
Oh, they were 40. Okay, thank you. So if you did buy one, they were before conference even happened. Like you had to order it by like June something.
Yeah, it was really quick.
Yeah. You only had like 3 or 4 days. Those are going to be shipping out in waves throughout the month. So like if you haven't gotten it yet, don't fret. It should be on its way. There was a Teach Me webinar about stoneware today that was really great information. I'm sure that they'll be putting the replay in. There was one at 8 o'clock again tonight, but it was really good info. So if you get a chance to listen to it, it really explained what stoneware fusion is, and just really gave, you know, the big details about why, you know, cooking on stoneware is amazing, and talked a lot about the porosity, they call it, the porousness of a stone, and why that makes, you know, the cooking better. So you can really have some great explanations for your customers and why we, you know, decided to change things, and it was just really good. So if you can catch it, it was only like 40 minutes or something, so it's not terribly long either. So that one was wonderful, but there is some great resources on Consultants Corner on that. Teach Me webinar for the host experience is going to be August 19th, and the Teach Me webinar about Direct Ship Now will be August 26th. So like I said, if you can't be on them live, sign up for them, and then they will send you the replay right away, at least so then you don't have to wait for it to come out and stir. You can get it right away and watch it at your convenience. September 1st, most of the fall products are going to be available to customers, and the new host rewards program will start. And then
when will the $150 free shipping start?
That
October?
Is, I believe January 1st, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound right, Sarah?
What was the question? Sorry.
$50 for free shipping. I don't think that starts till January, does it? I will look, Kathy.
Okay. I don't know.
I can't remember now off the top of my head.
There were too many, like starting September, starting October, but there was something starting in January. So maybe that was what it was. Because I know that there were 3 different dates.
Awards that are starting in January. I feel like it's 150 though.
See, I was feeling like the 150 started when our direct ship started.
Okay, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that was.
Here, let's see here. Let me see if it gives me something on this.
That was my understanding as well, that it started with the direct ship.
Okay, then maybe the shared rewards is January.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just don't have my notes from conference right here by me. Otherwise, I could have told you right away because I had that all written down. Let me see if it says it.
January. I'm looking at my notes, so yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Nope, that's not what I want either. Hello. Oh, there. Am I back on? Can you see my screen again or no?
No. No.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I love technology.
Gotta love to hate it.
I know, right? Okay, present. Now, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so updated new consultants kits are September 1st, which means that the air fryer will replace the quick cooker and a couple other things in there. And then late September is when the enameled cast iron pieces and stoneware bar pan samples are available to consultants. And then October 1st, they're available to customers, and then Direct Ship Now starts. So that will be October 1st. So we've got kind of, this I will tell you is not typical to have a lot of trickling in of stuff like this. This is not typical. So you're gonna just have to make sure that you keep track of where you're at and knowing what's going on. Okay, so make sure that you're reading your resources, following that social calendar that's on Marketing Imagery, that's on the right side of the screen right now. Obviously, it's not very clear on this, but that will help you a lot with that. And then just let Sarah and I know if you have any questions, and we try to do our best to keep on top of things, but sometimes we don't always know either and we have to look. So we try. So anybody have any questions on that? Okay. All right. So new selling tools, check out what to do next. So let's talk a little bit about stoneware. Has anybody used it yet?
I did.
Who's that?
Me. I baked cookies on it last night. It was awesome.
Okay. I haven't even taken mine out of the box yet. Isn't that horrible? I had to get through my party. So this is my, this is my.
And I threw it in the dishwasher today and it washed beautifully.
Can I have a confession? I put my stoneware in the dishwasher already.
Did you?
Oh, I do. Yep. I've been doing it for years. I've never had an issue with it. But I think this is going to be amazing. And just, you know, one of the big things to remember is that to know if you've got a customer that calls and asks you about something, you just need to make sure that you're looking for that ribbon pattern on the bottom of the stone to know that it's the Stoneware Fusion or not. That's going to be your big indicator. And we are still going to have our glazed stoneware and our simple, not simple editions, my gosh, my stoneware entertaining collection that are glazed on both sides. Those are not changing. So you still need to know how to talk about the, you know, the old stoneware as well. So just make sure that you, you know, just get familiar with both of those and read about both of them and, you know, let us know if you have any questions. Taste Buds is going to premiere, and then you can take the Dash training on that. It's available in Dash right now. And then, like I said, the Teach Me webinar. So the Taste Buds are going to be those collections where they're going to give you so many spices. It's on a subscription base. I really think that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to think this is amazing. So I think this is going to be fun. Enrichables, you can take the Dash course on this now. It's available. And the new pouches start September 1st. Every single person that has a subscription out there right now is going to be informed of the changes. And the way that I'm understanding it, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is I think they have to re-sign up again. I believe. Sarah, do you know? Did you ever ask on that?
No.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't connect with anybody, so.
I was under the understanding we didn't have to sign up again, because if you signed up whenever they had that promotional going for the discounted price, you were still going to get that discounted price going forward.
Okay, but I know that their content, so maybe we'll find out more about them here as we're going forward here tonight. Let me see, because now I can't remember. But okay.
About that.
So the thing is that yes, the pouches are awesome, you know, having the little packets because they're pre-measured, but then this way you have more control over if you want to add more protein, you can do that and not have to open half of a pack and stuff like that. So they felt like this was the better route to go. I had kind of fun playing with it because I actually was in the home office for this testing of having it in pouches. And it was kind of fun to experiment with the recipes and adding one more scoop and seeing if it tastes, you know, did something different to the texture and the taste and all that stuff. So it was a fun little experiment to be on. So, yeah. So we've got quite a few of new recipes. Anybody made any of the new recipes?
No.
I'm going to try the quick cooker shrimp and grits this week. I think that looks amazing.
I haven't taken one product out of my boxes yet.
I have not either. My boxes are actually, I have, my son needs to move them out of his room because I had them all sitting in the living room and I had to move them for the party into his room this weekend. So he needs to bring them back out. And I'm super excited to try that white pizza. That's one of the ones I'm really excited about. So, you know, if and when we can get together to try food again, I sure hope, because that's one of my favorite parts of the new season is trying some of the new recipes with you guys. So, so I'm excited to try, oh my gosh, I mean, so many of them look really good. I'm kind of curious about this chicken and kale braid though, because I love the chicken and broccoli braid so much. I'm going to be really kind of curious to see how that tastes with kale in it. I think it's going to be interesting. So, so yeah, so there's some really good ones. They're all posted. You can get them through that link through the season's resources. And then if you've gotten your boxes yet, I'm sure you've got, no, we don't have a Season's Best. But they're all online. You have to, and did you guys see that about the Season's Best, what you've got to do to get your free one? You have to pay a penny actually for it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's in the stir. You'll see that, and it'll kind of explain to you how to do that on your first sample or supply order. Okay, and you can just add it, and they'll send that to you. Okay, the baked ricotta is another one. I think that sounds really good. Sue, I saw that you tried your kebab skewers.
I did. It worked great.
It did, and oh my gosh, what did you put on yours?
I had Hawaiian chicken. So there was chicken with pineapple and onions and what else did I have on there? I don't know, but it was really good.
And was it?
And it cooked it really well.
Pretty easy to navigate on the skewers and getting them in and stuff.
Yes, yeah. And I was worried about taking them off when they were hot, but they come off really easy. You just turn it and it'll come right out.
So you just use the retrieving tool to get it out of there?
Yes.
Okay, and then they kind of like, do you have to like push the pins? Is that kind of what it?
Well, you put the one end in and then you squeeze the hook end and slide it into the slot. So then when you want to take it off, you just got to turn them so it's the same way as the slot and it comes right out. It's really easy.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like super guilty because I haven't even taken anything out yet. So
well, I was excited about this one.
But yeah, I think those are going to be awesome. So I'm excited to give them a try. Very cool. Yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of fun recipes. I feel like there's just a really good variety of very like awesome fall like comfort foods. So I think it's going to be just a really good fall season. I think that was a really good move on their part, even though they may have had to make some changes kind of with COVID. I think that's what people are going to be in that mode for the fall. You know, so many people are cooking more at home now, and really, really feel like that trend is going to continue as we move forward here. I think I just really don't think it's going away. I think we're going to see, an even bigger trend in cooking at home. So, all right. So booking tools. So Dash is going to be your go place if you guys haven't noticed already. So host rewards. When the new host rewards were announced at National Conference, I think we all saw the potential, especially with the new 3-party booking bonus. So it's going to be, we're going to have to get comfortable with this, and it's going to be a little bit of a, we haven't seen I want to say maybe my second year of business is the last time the host rewards changed. So, we've had the same host rewards program for years. And really, yeah, we've got that weird kind of a quirkiness on that $200 level, but I think that could really work to our advantage. And I think there's going to be a real big push for you to have at least $300 parties now, which is awesome. And that 3-party booking incentive is going to be a big thing. So, let's see here. I thought it was going to let me bring up the chart right now, but I guess it doesn't. So who has questions about the new host rewards? Anybody? Oh, you guys are good?
I haven't looked it over, so I don't even know what to ask. So
okay,
I'm sure I'll come up with questions once I look at it.
And the thing is that, like I said, take the training and Dash. That's, what I really am going to challenge you guys to do is take that training. I'll actually put some kind of, we'll do a challenge to make sure that we do that. You just need to make sure that, take one of your catalogs out when you get it, look at the back of it. The biggest thing is probably going to be the confusion of who is falling into the category with future party picks and who is falling into the category of the 3-party booking bonus. Okay? Because people are going to be able to still get their future party picks through, I believe it's the end of, I'm not even going to say because I don't want to quote it and say it wrong. So there's going to be a little of a weird period that people are going to be getting future party picks still, if you understand what I'm saying. So then it'll switch over to the 3-party booking bonus moving forward. So, you know, the big thing is going to be talking it out and doing really good host coaching with that. And I think it's just going to be better all around because your hosts are really going to work hard now to get you 3 bookings. They really are, because they're going to want that extra bonus. Let's see here. So don't talk about the rewards now, though, really. We want you just to understand them now. So take the course, but then September 1st rolls around and you're just that's gonna be the way that it is. And I don't really think people are going to question it too much. I don't really have too many people that are like, oh, I get this at this level. I mean, I just don't really think it's gonna be like that. They're gonna look at the back of the catalog, they're gonna see the chart, and they're going to be like, oh, this is the host program. So
they're still getting a future party pick though, right? It's just 40% instead of 50%, correct?
Right. But it's, you know what I mean? Like that's the 50% one is going to be through, that's what I don't want to say it wrong.
So they'll still get a future party pick of, instead of it being a 50% off at their future parties, it'll be 40% off. But then when they have 3 parties booked, they will get a 50% off.
No.
No? Oh, no, a $50 bonus.
$50 bonus.
That's right. Yeah.
$50 bonus. But that's where I'm saying, like, there's going to be, like, you have to figure out which hosts are going to be in that category or the other category. You know what I mean? So there is going to be that little bit of a weird period that you're going to have. So that's why I want you to go and take the course. And like I said, we'll do a challenge. Okay.
Hey, Kelly, I have a question regarding that. And maybe you just went over it, sorry.
Okay.
But if we have people having parties in August and then they go to a party that someone booked off of them in September, will they only get the 40% then?
No, they get their 50, they get their future party pick.
Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm. That's where it's going to be. There's going to be like, I think it's like 6 months, but I don't want to say it wrong and quote, because I haven't taken the course myself yet. So I think it's like 6 months. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here. All right, and then Hope Lodge and Feeding America fundraisers are still going on right now too. They extended that because they were going so well, they wanted to just continue with that. All right, so new apron and tote. So anybody's getting the new apron and tote when they've signed July 31st or later. And then the updated kits with the air fryers is September 1st. And marketing imagery will have the new training and dash and the updated pictures starting August 24th. So that's one thing if you're building a new timeline here shortly for your virtual party starting in September, you want to make sure that you're picking the new kits and not advertising the old kits. And there's, you know, a little bit of difference in prices and stuff like that. So just make sure that you're picking, you know, not just, you know, if you're using ScentShare or something like that, you're making sure that you're going in and updating those imageries. And I am going to be in the next couple weeks here working on a new outline for September. So then I'll have that available for the team to use if you need it, okay? If you need to use one from me to get the season started. All right, let's see here. All right, so a better shipping experience is going to be the Direct Ship Now. So in Direct Ship Now, hosting will be easier. Guests can get their orders sooner and you'll have more flexibility. All orders are shipped directly to guests, so hosts won't have to sort, bag, and deliver orders. Guest orders are processed right away. No need to wait for other orders or for the host to choose rewards. You'll have options to review an order or even add a gift for a guest, and I believe that's within 24 hours or by midnight, one of the two. That's what I don't know exactly understand yet. So that's what the Teach Me webinar will be on August 26th about it. I have, what did you say?
It was by midnight of the day they placed the order.
It's by midnight of the day they placed the order. Okay. So that's going to be something that you're going to have to make sure that you make very clear in your like your announcements part of your virtual parties and stuff, that's what, you're just going to have, that's going to have to be something that you're talked about. Or if you do like a welcome video in your parties, you're going to need to make sure that you talk about that and make sure that they can add that. So, I know for me, I've been on direct ship now for, I think it's 5 years, and I don't have the ability to review an order or to add a gift. So I'm ecstatic about that, because that's been the only downfall for me. But I'm telling you, you guys are going to be ecstatic. You're very rarely going to have to worry about taking cash or checks. Your credit cards are going to be, you're not going to be having to deal with issues with credit cards, credit cards declining at the end of the month or the end of that. So it's just amazing. Chris, did you have a question?
No, I'm just trying to figure this out. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I just saw that it said your hand was raised, so I just wanted to make sure that you didn't have a question.
Well, I do have a question.
I have a question on that.
When we go to direct ship, do they anticipate the backlog being better?
Yes. They were telling us on our nationwide leader call the other day that by October, they feel like they'll be back to like 2 weeks, I think it was. I think it was like 2 weeks out. They're just anticipating over like the next 3 months that it just like every month it's going to get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, because they're going to be having so many more people in the solution center, so many more people just in the shipping department, and they'll have the extra lines in the warehouse open because, they're expanding the warehouse right now. And hopefully just all around just feeling a little bit better relief from COVID in general from overseas and everything. So, so yes, they're really, really feeling like we're going to be back on track by, October is kind of what they are feeling like right now. That's what Andrew was saying. The direct ship too, it's, that's the thing is like your host, I will tell you that you will have hosts that won't close their parties right away though. So that can get a little annoying because you're like, but it's not holding anybody else up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like, but I never understand it, but it's like, why are you not picking out your stuff? Like, but it's not holding everybody else up. You know what I mean? But that is one of those things. I mean, I actually have somebody from last fall that still hasn't picked their free stuff. What? I know. So I send her a message about once a month and said, your host rewards are still out there. I mean, obviously they lose the special of the month that they had their party in. So you have to keep moving the special, but at least you have the capability of doing that. So it's interesting that way. So you would be surprised though. But being able to add a gift, because that was the problem before, like for me, I couldn't add a gift, so I had to mail things separately if I was doing a gift in a party, and being able to, add to something. So, but you're still going to be need to be clear in your parties that, your order is going to be processed and changes can only be made until midnight. If you need to add to your order. They do have the option of being able to place another order though. That was changed this last year, that you can use the same email address several times on an order. So it's not a matter of, like you can't, you have to come up with another email address or something like that. You can place like as many orders as you want on an email. So
but you're paying the shipping charge.
The shipping again. And, you don't want to get into the habit of, you need to make sure that you're clear in that announcement and saying, your order is processed at the time. And if you needed to add after the midnight, then it could incur another shipping cost. So you need to be clear because you don't want to be having to pay, like reimburse people for shipping and stuff all the time. So you just need to be very clear in your parties. So I will do my best when I work on my outline to make kind of a good announcement to go in that how it works part of your show. But yeah, you just need to make sure that you're clear, or do it in your, make sure if you have like a welcome video that you're talking about it. Okay. All right. So new season materials are available. So you can get mini catalogs in your catalogs right now. Those they're trying to ship out, you know, pretty darn quickly. You're going to get a pack of 25 in your changeover kit. If you have not submitted an order in the last 2 months, then you're going to need to submit at least, you have to be active, and then you will get your changeover kit with catalogs in it. So if you haven't submitted anything, that's why you probably haven't gotten catalogs yet. You need to do that. You need to be active, an active consultant to get your catalogs in the mail. New season materials, they've got updated party planners and an updated opportunity brochure. So you're probably going to want to order those on your supply order. Okay. Free for all, I did post this on the team page. So if you, I think pretty much everybody probably should have, am I correct? Has everybody gotten their free for all stuff now?
There was a few items that were on it, but
What was that?
Yeah.
we didn't get the stone bar pan.
Nope, that's not coming until September.
Right, and then the enameled cast iron, but other than that, yes.
Yes, but everybody else has gotten their stuff because I would say I think all my stuff is here now. So good. I'm really excited about that numbers and letters pan now that I keep seeing more and more people use it. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So, you know, and you will have 50% off of product samples. I believe it's until like the first week of February or the last week of January. You can get half off of samples. So if you didn't earn something in free for all, you can go in and purchase it at 50% off. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, oh, this is here. It looks like we're gonna answer this. So what will my August and September hosts and guests see? Okay, August 1st, customers connected to a September party will see new fall winter products and prices. They will not be able to add spring summer products that are being discontinued. So if your party is going to be dated September 1st, they will not be able to add any discontinued items, okay? That are items that are being discontinued, I should say, if they're dated September 1st, but they will see the new products. August 1st through 31st, customers connected to an August party will see spring summer products and prices. So August is going to be August and this catalog that we're currently in. They will not see the new stuff. September 1st, everyone visiting pamperedchef.com and personal websites will see the fall winter products and prices. And then September 1st through the 15th, customers connected to an August party will see the products that were available for purchase on their party date, spring and summer. They won't see any products in the what's new category, just because we don't want customers jumping ship from a party, a current party, to order on the new products. We don't want you to lose customers. So if they go to the website instead of using the direct party link, they will be able to see the new products. So you always just want to make sure that you're clear and having people, you know, we don't want issues with that anyway. There's too many times and it's too hard to call into home office right now to cancel an order. You want to make sure that people have the correct party link and not just going to your website. All right. So, which, I mean, I think all of us know that or have learned a hard lesson that way anyway. So does that make sense to everybody about how everybody's going to see things? September will see September stuff. August will see August stuff, basically, is what it comes down to. All right. So home office news. We're going to talk about back to school stuff and parties, but it's going to be kind of weird. Because who knows who's really going back to school or not, right? So we'll see how that goes. But I guess if they're home with their kids, they're still going to have to make snacks, right? So summer goes on was always quick as it came, and soon as it's time to head back to school, whatever that looks like this year. In between all the back to school activities, parents need to get creative and easy breakfast ideas, healthy lunches and snacks, and easy but satisfying dinners. This is the time when Pampered Chef shines with products and recipes to make them all happen. So that's good. I think there is some fun stuff on the website with marketing imagery and all that stuff for back to school parties. And okay, so shipping and inventory help center. Okay. Shipping delays, I know, are a little frustrating right now. I'm trying to be as positive as I can, but I know it's a frustration. I know it's getting frustrating too for you guys to navigate back orders, where they came from, if they've got them, all that stuff. The best thing that I can tell you to tell your customers right now is to make sure that they keep their packing lists, check them off as they go so they know what they've gotten and what they've not gotten. And then making sure that you're looking at that section on the STIR, the shipping and inventory help center, okay? So it explains why we're having delays, how to handle back orders, stop sells, and order cancellations, when to contact the solution center, how to track back orders and orders, and how we're communicating about the delays with customers. And you need to set the expectations in your parties. You know, you need to make sure that you're telling them. I will say I'm still telling my customers 7 to 8 weeks, but I'm feeling like things are shipping in about 5 right now. I don't know if you guys are feeling that as well. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's coming a little bit better, but Sarah and I just came across an issue a little while ago. Sarah, do you want to explain that?
Are you talking about the brownie pans?
Yeah.
So I'm still not 100% sure on it. I know that they came off Stop Sell, but I had customers order the brownie pan and the brownie bite pan like end of May and first part of June that ordered the set, and they're only getting the brownie pan. So their brownie bite pan is not showing up. So they've been reaching out to me, and I don't really know. Although this afternoon, after I talked to you, Kelly, I got emails that other customers are getting their brownie bite pan. So I'm hoping there's not an error with the set.
Yep.
So I'll just have to hang tight and see what happens.
Right. And that's the kind of stuff right now you have to really make this kind of gut instinct on, do I really need to call on that yet? You know, because I don't want you sitting on hold for several hours. Although I am finding that if you call at about 7:30 at night, you're getting through, you can get through. Just an FYI. So that's kind of interesting. And I got on Monday, I think it was, it was on Tuesday. And I got on right at 8 and I got into the call. I did have to wait for like an hour, but I got to somebody. So it was like, okay, it's getting a little bit better. But if you're really not sure what to do, ask Sarah or I first, because I don't want you sitting on hold for something that can be done through the returns tab. Because a lot of stuff can be done through that returns tab that you're not realizing. So I want to make sure that you do that. But like, I think when that brownie pan situation, it came off of Stop Sell last week, but now it's on back order. So like, I don't know exactly how that worked then. Like if it came off, they're filling back orders. I'm not exactly sure. That has not been explained in our calls to us. They told us on the Nationwide Leader call that the brownie pans were back. But then, like I said, now they're on back order again. So I'm kind of assuming that maybe we'll get another update on Friday when we get those shipping updates on back orders and stop sells. I'm anticipating too that maybe Splatter Guard may be finally coming back this week too, I'm hoping. So I know I've had a lot of people waiting for that one. So if you're just ever in question on how to handle it, ask me first or ask Sarah first, okay? Before you sit on hold, and it could have been something that was done another way. So just hold tight. I feel, I know we're on a bumpy road, but I think it's going to start really getting better. I really do. So
I do want to peep in and just say something quick. Sorry, you guys, my computer, I don't know what's going on. I finally did connect with my computer, but now my video is not working, so I don't know. Can't win for losing. But anyways, so I do want to just quickly say, though, that I have had a couple people reach out to me and ask me about all the back orders, because when you do click on there and you see all the back orders, it's a little disheartening and a little sad because a lot of product is on back order. But I would not worry about that, like not booking parties right now because of that, because when you think about it, if we're out say 6 weeks to 7, 8 weeks, these products will be back in stock by the time those orders would ship anyways. So don't discourage your host from having a party right now because things are back ordered, because it truly isn't necessarily going to affect them. I mean, it might, we don't know, but I'm just saying, you know, when you're looking at these back orders and they're saying they're going to be back mid-September, well, their orders would probably be shipping then anyways.
Right. I will tell you guys, I have not changed a single thing in my outline. If it's on a stop sell or a back order, it's still in my party because it hasn't been discontinued from the line. It's still there. And so I haven't changed a thing. And even if it's on stop sell, I have not changed a thing because it's going to be back. And that person, if they want it bad enough, then they might host for it later. I don't change anything. So I don't make it an issue.
I did take all the stop sells out of my parties, but I'm going to tell you, if they really want the product, they're still trying to add it to their cart anyways. I have people all the time that, hey, can I just add this to my cart and it'll just like ship whenever it's back in stock? Like people don't, that's how much people want this stuff. They don't even care.
Yep. That's why I didn't change my parties.
Yeah. But I just don't want to, I just don't want to have it in my party. And then if somebody say, I can't even get that right now. So that's why I did that. But either way, they still, if they want it, they're going to try and add it to their cart. Then they're going to reach out and say, hey, this is not, you know, I can't add this. And all I've been telling people is I've actually been keeping a notebook of people and what they want and tell them that I will reach out to them because it's a perfect opportunity for sales coming out, you know, maybe October, November, December, when we're getting into that closer to Christmas. And then a lot of them are going to have a 10% off to use. And I feel like it's going to be a great booking tool.
Yep. And that's like the reason why I don't take it out of my parties, because it is what it is right now. I still don't have my fridge from Home Depot. So, I mean, I've been waiting since May for my fridge. So it's not really that much different. It's happening everywhere. And so if you try not to focus on it, it doesn't seem to be too big of an issue. I know but I know in the scheme of things, it's tough right now, but we do have like over 400 products in our catalog and we don't have that many on stop sell compared to what we have in the catalog.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I know this is kind of early, but they should let us know like how far out people should order to receive items by Christmas, right? If we're still we're still behind.
Yeah, we'll have all that info. They'll be keeping us really well informed with that.
Okay, I just have had a couple hosts ask like when they should order to get it in time. So
yeah, and they might even already have it on that calendar. I'll look when I'm done and see if it does say anything about Christmas on there yet. They may be just being a little bit leery to talk about it until after September.
Okay.
I know that, you know, the forecast of products has been increased, you know, basically by 400%. So, you know, some of these vendors too, it's, you know, like the spices that are on back order right now. I don't know if I told you guys about this last time. I feel like I did, but, you know, we ordered spices in a capacity that is actually more than all of the spices that they build or they manufacture for all the other companies. You know, our projections were more than that. I mean, so these companies are like, holy moly. So that's, you know, a lot of it, you know, some of the stuff is not even that they can't make the products, like the beer bread. They can make the beer bread. They just don't have the boxes to put it in right now. They can't get the boxes here. So it's really a lot more, you don't really realize the different chain of effects that, you know, things, how it happens. It's pretty crazy. So. Yeah, no, I'll look on that calendar and see if it says it though, because I didn't look that far ahead. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, does somebody else have a question?
Yeah, well, I got a comment. So what I've noticed, because of course, you know, me being me, I have got a log of who ordered what that's on back order, and I check it off when it's shipped so that I can kind of keep a track who's still not got their stuff. And I have noticed that with the stretch fit silicone lids and the microplane zester, so I've had a couple guests have their back order ship out but newer orders are still going on back order for those products.
They're
Those
filled.
are the two that I've noticed. And it's like,
That's because, though, I think that's kind of why the brownie pans are doing what they're doing, is because they brought them from a stop sell back. They're not, you know, they're trying, and then they're trying to fill back orders. And they did explain that too. And I can't exactly remember exactly how they explained it. I think that might be in one of the Stir articles too. And they kind of explained that, I can't even remember exactly how they explained it, but there's like kind of like a method for how they have to fill things as well. So, like I said, let me look at that again, Lori, and see if I can find the art, because I swear they said that they were going to have an article about it. Back order fulfillments. Hold on a second. Okay, let me check on that for you, okay? And if it's something that it's like a Stir article, I'll post it for you guys then too, okay?
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, so August. Booking, selling, recruiting. I'm sorry, did anybody else have any more questions on that? Please let me know. Okay. Hold on, I gotta get. Okay, we're gonna get to booking. Okay, so we've got our electrics. Hosts get 60% off more of our most popular electric products. The air fryer, again, is going to be, you will have to type in Host exclusive or scroll all the way down to the bottom. I cannot believe how many people, I couldn't believe that, how many people couldn't figure that out. So you have to get to 650. So just for Host, it has to get to 650 to get the deluxe air fryer. And there is new party themes and collections in with back to school routines, backyard fun, and no oven cooking. So those should be in marketing imagery as well now too. So Stacy Turner, that should be on your monthly focus. Go ahead and listen to her talk about, it's a great time to host a party and start a business in August. And selling. So our guest offer for August, the free $80 gift is the Twix-It clips and the straws. And then a number 2 way to kind of increase your sales in August is talking about breakfast. People always kind of get that back into that at this time of year, talking about breakfast and snack products. You know, you could also really talk a lot about the deluxe cooking blender this month and talk about the smoothie cup adapter. With that, that's a great thing to make breakfast. And then you can really talk about your enrichables too, and how, you know, them switching over, that you can boost your smoothies even more with stuff like that. With being able to add more than just one, you know, packet, you can add how much you want to it. All right, so I think Lori Reitz is one of the girls that I think has got the insulated lunch tote. I already got mine in the mail. It's super cute. So if you submit $1,000 this month, you'll get the lunch tote. If you submitted $1,000 last month, you should have got it the big insulated tote bag. So those are cute. And Lori, did you get, no, you just submitted yours, right?
Yeah, I haven't gotten the lunch bag, but I got the insulated.
Yeah, that's
bag last month.
Everybody get their totes that earned them?
Yeah, I got the tote.
Yeah, I got that.
And they have an odor to them, so I still have it hanging, trying to air it out.
Yeah, they do.
The lunch tote is really actually a really nice size, though. I was surprised. You can fit a lot in it, so it'll be nice. Even kind of almost like a little, like even just like cooler bag for your car, like if you're going on a trip or something. It's a nice size. All right, so recruiting. You know, basically right now, like I said, we don't have a recruiting incentive, but we have our Fast Track Rewards program. And that is, you know, in itself is an amazing deal. So you get your ceramic egg cooker and your mini skinny scraper, you get your 8-inch saute pan, then you get your stainless steel skillet, and then you can get your knife block set. So super, super awesome. So 50% or 50 Pampered Chef dollars too for a recruiting bonus when your consultant that you recruited gets qualified in their first 90 days of business, and you get overrides on your personal team sales. You get 3,000 trip incentive points. So you guys still have plenty of time to earn the trip too. If you haven't taken a look at your trip incentive tracker lately, take a look and see where you're at and kind of figure out how much more you need to go. A trip to Florida in the spring might be, a great place to go, or a trip to the Bahamas might be a great place to go in the spring. Hopefully, fingers crossed that we're able to travel at that time. Let me see here. We already kind of talked about that. Okay, so I'm going to post this and we'll get an extra drawing into the activity bonus if we do our goal. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing here. Who else has questions? I wanted to just make sure we got through those slides, but who else has questions right now? Does anybody have anything that they need help with, or like even if you need to talk more about the shipping delays, is there anything we're having issues with? I know Cindy, I'm sending her some Toy Story products. Does anybody else have, we were looking for a complete Toy Story set and I can't find 2 of my stupid stencils. So does anybody else have a Toy Story set that Cindy can give her customer too? That's another thing laying around that they're not going to use.
I use it.
Yeah.
I had another question, Kelly.
Yeah.
For the enrichables on the subscriptions, I had a customer who started in July. They paid for their July. They still haven't gotten it yet. But yesterday they were charged again for August, and they still haven't gotten their first shipment. So now they've gotten charged twice, and they still haven't received it.
Have you tracked it?
Yeah, it hasn't shipped yet. It still says that it's waiting, or it was going to say that, or did it say today that it had shipped? It's for July, but they were charged for August already, so they're already a month behind on that.
I haven't. I wonder if it's just the way that the subscription landed. I'll look at it, Cindy.
Okay.
Because I haven't. Sarah, have you ever had any issues with that? I haven't.
No, I actually felt like with Brian's, it actually bumped it out. It was weird. Like we were due to get it, but we didn't get it, but it didn't charge us and it bumped us. It was weird. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm not sure there's any rhyme or reason with it right now because they're maybe adjusting it.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at it. I'll go in and look at your subscription, Cindy, and see if I can make out why. Okay. Anybody else? I am going to, that was the one thing I didn't look. Does anybody know when the next Meet Pampered Chef webinar is by any chance? Let me look and see if I can find it. Because then I want to do a opportunity event before the end of the month. I think we'll do one. We've been doing them on Tuesday, so I think we'll do one on like a Sunday. I gotta see if I can find the monthly webinar video schedule. Okay. Oh, maybe not. I should be able to find that in the STIR, right? Yeah. Recruiting. Meet Pampered Chef. Okay. August 18th. Okay. So then I think we'll do one like on probably let's do Memorial Day weekend isn't until the 5th, like that weekend, right?
You mean Labor Day?
Or Labor Day, thank you.
Okay.
That's not till that weekend, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because the 1st is Tuesday. So the next Tuesday would be the 8th. So Labor Day is the 7th.
Huh. That's weird. My Apple Calendar thingy is not.
Yeah, it's late this year. It's on the 7th.
Okay, thank you. All right, so then we'll do the 30th, because then we still have, let's do the 30th. So we're gonna do the 30th. I'm gonna ask for some volunteers. I have a couple of newbies that I think I would like to do that just do a little quick, couple minute testimonial, go live on that page. And I'll talk more about, I'm gonna send some messages out on the page and see if we can get that, because we kind of got off track for the summer. And I want to get rolling with making sure we have one of those every month again. So I feel like most months we have one, we usually end up with somebody recruiting. And always remember too, that if you go to the How I Pampered Chef page, I'll post that again in the team page. For some of you that are new, we have our own little recruiting group that you can go to at any time. It's we've got it as How I Pampered Chef, and then that's when you can send them to that page anytime. I actually have it in my virtual parties that they can join the group even. So that's a good thing to do. And then I wanted to let you guys know too that I changed my Zoom. So then you don't have to have you can literally just go to Zoom and type in the meeting ID as my phone number. So you can just put in 608-290-5930, and that's how you can get into all meetings that I'm the leader on now. Fortunately, I have friends and they told me how to do that. So I was like, that is a lot easier than having to try to find a link every time. So if you ever can't get into Zoom, just type in the meeting ID as my phone number, and it'll take you right to the meeting that's in session. Okay.
I need you to show me how to do that, Cal.
I will. Paula Brockner helped me with that. So
awesome.
Yeah. So it was much simpler. So, okay, I see there was a couple of things. I just want to make sure I didn't miss something. I have one. Okay, nope, I just want to make sure I didn't. Does anybody else have any questions? Nope, you're good. How's the rest of everybody's August looking?
Good.
Good so far? Okay. Yep, I need to get a couple more myself, but I've had a busy couple of weeks, so I'm like, well,
Not doing too good.
I will get all that information out to you guys then over the next day or so of things that I said I would respond back to you on and get things to you. And if you have any questions, just let me know then, okay? Or Sarah, Sarah's still working. Even though, Sarah, I heard that the World Health Organization said yesterday to don't get dental work done.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Again, right? No elective procedures. So
I go Friday.
well, and the thing is, honestly, that hasn't changed. It's just that somebody now recognized it and then has posted it and vocalized it again. World Health Organization has never said that dental, anything other than emergencies have always been yes, but anything else, the World Health Organization has never said that any elective procedure should be being done right now. So, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I was like, oh, that's nice. I mean,
I know, right?
Oh, Sarah, poor Sarah. So,
Yeah.
okay, you guys. Well, if you need anything, let us know. And we just got to keep plugging along here. Let's try. I'm just like, oh, school now the next couple of weeks. That's like my new stressor. Woo! So,
Kelly,
yeah,
when you get a chance, can you give me a call someday tomorrow?
sure.
I would like to talk to you about something.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When you have time, just give me a ring.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
good. No problem.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? Janelle, it was good to see your mug. Janelle and Jenny and Missy and I we were the foursome that used to just do meetings by ourselves when we had no director to do meetings with us. So it was really good to see you, Janelle.
I'm glad it finally worked out for my schedule, even though I've been kind of working at the same time.
Okay.
So.
That's okay. It's good to see ya.
Yeah, it was nice. I miss faces.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to be able to get together with everybody again at some point. So
Yeah.
I miss everybody. So, but yeah, it's still scary though, because like Sarah and I both were at a graduation party 2 weeks ago that somebody ended up with COVID at it. So then you're just like, ah. So yeah, you know, so you're just like, oh my gosh, like you want to do stuff, but then you're like, no, it's like, it's just crazy right now. I was hoping that we were so going to be not at this place in August, and I just, yeah. But very, very thankful that we're still working good and parties are still going good and everything. So like I said, I really feel like things are going to start easing up a little bit, guys. I really do. So just hang tight. I know it's been tough. Like I said, never in 19 years have I seen anything like this. So this is, I mean, there was a couple of times this week where I was like, oh my Lord, this is starting to get rough, but just try to keep your positive. Oh, Mark Bach, go away.
Sorry, trying to move them.
That was 1 month. But that's, you know, like I said, just try to stay positive. That's the biggest thing we can do. And, you know, I would much prefer it if you call me or Sarah and talk it out with us and not like post it on the team page and cause negativity, because there's too much of that we have to deal with on social media as it is right now anyway, that, you know, try to talk it out with me first, and I'll try to lead you in the right direction. Okay.
Did you
And I
see?
appreciate you guys have done a wonderful job handling all of this.
Did you see on
Good
that
night, you guys.
PC Strong?
What? Yeah, the PC Strong page is probably going to get taken down.
Well, it looks like they put something that they're not going to tolerate any more negativity. Do you think it's really going to happen?
On the leader call that it's just been really hard to manage it the last few months with everything that's been going on. So they said that they were going to put, like, I just almost would prefer that our new consultants don't even join that page, because I just think it's very helpful.
Because the good things are few and far between, you know?
Right.
But I did see where they made an announcement that they were going to try and change it up and delete posts and stuff like that. So.
And have consultants.
You guys have a good night.
Night.
See you later, guys.
So yeah, so I don't know if you've had that problem, Cammie, if you've been on there.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm getting eaten alive.
No, Jenny kind of told me, she warned me about it.
Okay,
she said if there's negativity, just keep scrolling. So yeah, I kind of poked on there, but I haven't been too invested in that one.
Good. Megan, I hope you're kind of doing the same thing, okay? And Cindy, I know Cindy, we've talked about that before, but just, you know, if you have an issue, get a hold of one of us. That's, you know, I'd rather you come through us first. And if we, you know, and I'm like, I try to keep up on as much of stuff as I can, you guys, but there's things I miss too. So I will figure it out for you and let you know though. Okay.
You're doing a great job, Kelly. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm trying. All right. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a good night. Okay.
You too. Thanks, Kelly.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.